Pressure. Oh, I think it's the big one. I think it's the big one.
It's the big what?
I think I'm having a heart attack. Oh, it's the big one. June.
God bless you.
Kind of an unusual heart attack.
June.
Another one? Gazoonin' tight.
Should I call Raymond an ambulance?
Well, maybe it's not really a heart attack, but I'm going to have one if Kermit doesn't stop messing with me. This is the 4th time this week.
Do you mean that Carmen is picking on you?
He sure is. Yesterday when we were at the lake, he was driving the boat while I was skiing behind it, and all of a sudden he swerved towards the shoreline and made me ski right into a patch of cattails. I ended up in the slough.
Ew, nasty.
Kermit, did you do that? Well, what do you think we should do about it?
I don't know. That lily pad lover, I'm going to have a nervous breakup.
Break down?
Well, something is going to break, and I hope it's Kermit.
Now, Buster, you know it's not nice to think bad things about other people. That means Kermit, too.
But he's impossible. There's no way that he can ever be anything other than a mean, green machine. I mean, he is totally bad. He even bought some fake contacts so he could sleep in church.
Kermit. May sound like an impossible problem to us, but no thing and no one is impossible to God.
Do you mean I can get God to bust Kermit?
You know better than that. What I mean is that God can help people who we can't.
I'm not sure that anyone can help Kermit. Last week, that stinker put a fake visitor's card in the offering plate at church. And Pastor ended up visiting Bonnie at the C-store.
I know. I was out visiting with Pastor at the same time.
You got fooled too. Ha ha ha.
Okay, that's enough. Now it's time to figure out what to do about Kermit.
Hello, Buster! Oh, my buddy Buster, where are you? You want to go water skiing?
Oh no, it's Kermit, and he found me. Oh no, it's the big one this time. I know it.
Seriously, you're 6 years old, way too young for a heart attack.
Kermit is after me. What am I going to do? I'm doomed.
Buster, have you already forgotten what I told you a minute ago? Well, I'll tell you again. No thing or person is impossible for God to handle.
Are you sure he knows about Kermit?
God knows about Kermit, and right now I think he wants you to know about one of the verses in the Bible.
What verse is that?
Luke 18:27 says, "The things which are impossible with me are possible with God." That means that God can change an impossible situation such as Kermit.
Oh, Buster! The boat's all warmed up!
I hope God changes him soon.
I'm going to ask you to do something very important.
What?
I think Kermit is impossible because, maybe nobody likes him. And I think that if someone were actually to be his friend and make some effort to understand him, he just might turn out to be a nice person.
And you want me to be the guinea pig? Well, okay, I'll try. But don't blame me if I come back wiped out.
I know that God's going to help Buster right now as he's talking to Kermit because he carried a lot of promises in my days and has given me a strong faith in his word. As Buster gets older in his faith, he will grow and experience the same trials of life and see that God can make the impossible become possible.
It's impossible.
impossible.
He did. God changed Kermit from a crazy frog to a nice frog. He is so nice now that he wants to take you two water skiing today.
Me?
Me?
Yepper. Are you really scared?
Oh!